The Kaleidoscope project is a Next Generation Learning Challenges funded project that initiated in May of 2011. There are several elements of the project that are unique. It emphasizes the elimination of textbook costs as an obstacle to student success, particularly for low-income students. This is done through the creation of course designs using open educational resources. The emphasis of the project is the use of the best existing open educational resources, not on developing new resources, but on adopting, using, evaluating, refining, enhancing the best of the open educational resources developed by faculty members and institutions all around the world. The approach to this is a very collaborative approach. The faculty teams are made up of faculty members from across institutions coming together to share their best practices and their experiences in the creation of these course designs. The partners are in California, Nebraska, New York, 2-year and 4-year colleges, aligned around a mission of improving the success of at-risk students. These partners have the opportunity to call on a range of resources, experts from across the open educational community, and Lumen was privileged to be a part of this, leading the design, management, evaluation, and enhancement of the project. The course design approach really centers around student learning outcomes as the aligning factor across institutions. There's not a redesign of curriculum, but working within the curricular structure by focusing on these student learning outcomes, bringing together the open educational resources, aligning assessments, and then evaluating, improving, and enhancing the course design. This is not a focus on standardization. There's no intent to standardize the delivery approach. The course materials and course design can be used for a fully online course or for a hybrid course or web-enhanced face-to-face course, nor is it focused on standardizing the teaching and learning activities, but allowing the open educational resource content and materials to come together in order to support student success and effective teaching and learning. The results have been quite remarkable. In the first year of the project, we have impacted over 9,000 students, eliminating 100% of the textbook costs in the controlled pilot for over 4,000 students. The student success results have been remarkable with dramatic improvements, most significantly in the developmental math courses. The faculty experience has been amazing, both in terms of the faculty evaluation of the quality of the open educational resources, as well as in the experience around the peer collaboration, the ability to impact something that is truly for the common good, and in changing the perspective around teaching and learning. The students, 97%, found the quality of the OER to be equal to or greater than in their courses that were using commercial textbooks, and it was really clear to them that these materials aligned better with the learning objectives of the courses. Students were also asked if they would prefer to take a Kaleidoscope designed course or a traditional course, and 73% had a preference for the Kaleidoscope courses, based primarily on the fact that the textbook cost was eliminated, in addition to this tailoring of the materials for the learning outcomes. So the key to the institutional approach for this development of the course designs and for the project is collaboration. This is not a grassroots project. It really centers around faculty coming together and engaging with the support of senior academic leaders from their institution who can help smooth the path for this transition. So what does that really look like? Each of the institutions is invested differently, so these circles show, the size of the circle shows a more strategic engagement, an area where the institution was able to identify the right faculty or departmental leadership to really take a very strategic approach and a broader approach to the project engagement. And then other areas, but that was the case at Cerritos for both developmental writing and for business. And then geography faculty participated as well and were a part of the project. The darker weighting in business shows an improvement in student success of more than 10 percentage points. So we look at this for Cerritos College. The approach at Chadron State College in Nebraska was very different. Chadron State had a very strategic focus on the sequence through developmental reading, writing, and English composition to really strategically improve student success through that project, and then had participation across a range of other courses. As we overlay these, what we see is that no two institutions use the same approach in how they engaged with the project. And as they all come together, what we see here is a sequence of kind of interdisciplinary studies, the developmental reading and writing through composition, that is very strategic and that is seeing some really good results. Phenomenal results in developmental math, very strong results in business, and then real promise in psychology and biology, and some emergent work in chemistry and geography where we continue to improve together. But collectively, these institutions are fundamentally changing the way faculty members can collaborate, the resources that are available to them, the control that they have over making changes and adjustments, bringing in new materials, removing materials that aren't working, far beyond what they've experienced with traditional commercial textbook approaches. And it's changing the way the faculty work, it's changing the level of success that the students are seeing in the courses. So we look forward to working with you. Please join us in the Kaleidoscope project.